Hey guys, I'm filming on my balcony right now, so if there's a lot of background noise, I apologize. And I'm trying to get this in before the sun sets to get the natural light. We've been having amazingly warm weather here, and I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as it lasts. So this video is a review on the Hanskin Super Magic BB Cream. Hanskin is a Korean cosmetics company that I believe it's more like department store quality. Hanskin in particular is known for their BB creams. It says it's made from natural material and is gentle to the skin. It's supposed to be whitening, help wrinkles, has SPF 30, and has a PA of ++. The ingredients are all in Korean, and not gonna venture into trying to decode that all. My Korean's pretty limited despite me being Korean. This is what the product actually looks like. It comes with 43.5 grams of product. So I've seen the price for this go anywhere from like $20 to like $40. It's not a cheap product. I got mine from eBay. I know eBay's a little sketchy. Do your own research and try to look at the ratings for the seller to see if they're trustworthy. There's a lot of other sites that sell this too, so you don't have to resort to eBay. I've done a previous BB cream review video, and it was on the Lioeli Beyond the Solution BB cream, and so I'm gonna try to link that right here so that you can refer to it, because I am going to be comparing it a lot to that one as well. So this is the second BB cream I've tried. I've used up the Lioeli completely. So it comes with a squeeze tube, so it's very sanitary. You can control exactly how much you want coming out, which is great. And the color looks like this. It's very, very beige. For your reference, right now I'm in NC 25. So this is the consistency. It's very thick. In fact, the consistency I'd say is pretty much exactly the same as the Lioeli BB cream. And I'm just going to shear this out for you. A little bit goes a long way. And as you see, it leaves a really, really gray cast on my skin. It does color adjust eventually. Actually, in real life, it looks quite blended, but I think it's because it has SPF 30 and the light is reflecting back. It looks a lot grayer on camera than it actually does, because in person, it just looks slightly lighter than my hand color, but on camera, it looks super, super different. In comparison to the Lioeli one, which Lioeli does not have SPF or a PA++ rating or anything like that. It has like titanium dioxide, which is you know, a physical sunscreen, but it doesn't have like the chemical sunscreens, which I think this one has. So for that reason, I think this one has a grayer cast than the Lioeli one. NC or NW25 is the darkest skin color you can be to actually pull this off. I think in the summertime, when I become an NC 30, there's no way in hell I would be able to pull this off. But I'd say for the NC NW20 or even 15, I think you could be able to pull this off. And if you're like 15 or lighter, you would probably not be able to wear this because it'd be too dark. The color does oxidize a little bit, but not a lot. So if you are looking for it to adjust to your skin over time, it's probably not going to do it a whole lot. It only comes in one shade, I believe, which is unfortunate. The smell, it has it doesn't have a particularly good smell. It's not super perfumey, but in a way it smells a little chemically, even though this is supposed to be made from natural materials. They say natural, but like how much of it's natural I don't know, because my Korean's not that good. The staying power is I'd say about the same as the Lioeli one, if not slightly better. I'm out of the house for at least, 10 hours a day. I find after about 4, around 4, you start noticing your makeup changing. It doesn't look as good as it did when you first put it on. By the end of the day, it's not going to be on your face anymore, or it could look a little splotchy. So I don't think the staying power is super great. I think it's quite moisturizing. If you have oily skin, I really don't think this is going to work out well for you. If you have dry skin, your skin's going to love it. If you have dry skin, you could pull off not powdering it. I have combination skin, so I feel like I do need to powder it because it has that wet feel, like it just never fully dries, it feels like. So I always put powder on top. Now in terms of whitening, I don't think it whitens. I haven't noticed any whitening effect whatsoever. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation from the sun, like freckling as well as acne marks, and I don't find it helps it in any way. In terms of wrinkling, again, I don't find it helping my wrinkles in any way. I do have fine lines under here. I'm not like, you know, those 20-year-olds reviewing BB creams or like skincare products that are supposed to be anti-aging. I do have, you know, I'm almost 28, and so I am starting to get some fine lines here. I don't find that this BB cream helps with that, so I can't really tell if its SPF rating is, you know, super strong, and I always wear sunscreen anyways underneath, so again, I can't really attest to that. PA++ is just the UVA rating. I have very acne prone skin and very sensitive skin. This BB cream did not aggravate my skin. That doesn't mean it won't for you, because obviously everyone's skin's different. The coverage is very similar to the Leo Ellie Beyond the Solution BB cream, which is medium, almost full coverage. It'll definitely give you more coverage than most BB creams out there. It's not like 100% full coverage in any way. When I wear it, I can still see, like, you know, my hyperpigmentation show through. But it is definitely better than a tinted moisturizer. It provides more coverage than my Inglot. The YSM foundation provides more coverage than my 100% pure tinted moisturizer. So it's definitely like medium to full. You could always shear it out, of course. I use it with my fingers. I don't apply with a brush. It's too thick for that, I think. You would end up wasting a lot of product. If I had to compare this to the Leo Ellie one, I would say that they both offered, you know, different things. They're very similar in terms of coverage, in terms of consistency and lasting power, but this one wins out in the sense that it has SPF 30. The Leo Ellie one does not have SPF, and like PA++, the UVA protection. This is very low in scent. The Leo Ellie one has a more floral scent, so if you hate that, then this is better. The Leo Ellie one has a better skin tone. It still left a gray cast, but I found the Leo Ellie one actually oxidized, even though it said it's not supposed to. It oxidized to a more normal color, while this one doesn't oxidize as much, and it will stay gray. The packaging is a lot better on this, I think, because you could control the amount of product coming out. The Leo Ellie one had the pump, which would get really messy, and you couldn't really control as well as this one. I think that the ingredients in this would be better. I can't be 100% sure, obviously, but the Leo Ellie one had a lot of crazy, like, chemical ingredients. I don't know about this. Like, this one advertises that it has more natural ingredients. I don't know exactly what they are, obviously. Wow, that's annoying. Sorry about that. But the Leo Ellie one does not advertise to have like supernatural ingredients or anything. Assholes. Yeah, there's a lot of jerks that drive around in my city. Pretty terrible. Overall, I do think it's a good BB cream. I don't think it would be the best. If you're gonna pay like $40 for it, I don't think it's worth the price. I think there's probably, you know, a handful of other BB creams that are cheaper that are probably just as good. So I probably wouldn't purchase this again, probably mostly because I really don't like the gray cast it has. I think the staying power could be better. One last thing is this BB cream tends to be the one that gets replicated a lot in terms of fakes. So be really wary of that. This is what the packaging looks like, okay? So just, you know, ingrain this in your brain. This is what it looks like. If the price is too good to be true, if it's like $15 or $10, it's probably too good to be true. And also don't confuse this. There's another one that's actually darker in color, and it's not the super one. It's a different name, but it looks very similar. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, that's all I can really think of. If you have any other questions on this, I'd be more than willing to answer. And I hope you enjoyed it. So, see ya.